have the folks hear us, but I think
rump roast down there, Rose.
Go ahead, guards. Handcuff him to the ring there, Al.
okay. Al has the cuffs up.
Either do it or else.
Charge of security out here.
Now, everyone stay away from the ring.
It will be doubly important for people to stay away from the ring.
Yes, you either do it or you get put out of the arena.
Well, that original army.
Okay, let them go.
And Don on say, okay, let them go. And remember, the loser gets shaved. And they are going right at it. Williams, body slam. Rose up screaming, but they'll not be able to do anything. He's handcuffed to the ring. Roddy Piper going after it with Luke Williams. Brings Williams
10
out.
minutes remaining.
Flying knee lift. Covers him with a body press. Has the leg on the rope. Thumb in the eye. And now coming back. Watch out. Piper's in trouble, and he's over in that corner. They may be handcuffed, but they got one hand loose. quite. See, Louis Panzella does all the barbering in these matches. Just spotted him at ringside. Piper gets loose. Coming right back at him, Luke Williams. Blocks the karate. Comes back with a judo shot of his own. Being worked over in the corner. Piper by Luke Williams.
8 minutes remaining. 8 minutes.
Rose gets a hold of a foot of Piper. He is handcuffed to the corner, but if Williams can get him in there, get Piper in there, they can still get one arm free to work on him. And it's a reverse whip. Williams goes in the corner, lifted and body slammed as it comes out. Flying tackle puts Williams down. And out of control. 1, 2, and almost 3. Piper out of control. Crashed his head into Williams, and he went down. I don't know.
7 minutes.
Our director might be thinking of going along on this show tonight. The way this thing is going, we'll see what happens. Lift for the body slam. 1, 2, and not quite. Williams going to the top turnbuckle to come after Piper. He leaps and misses. Piper covers him. 1, 2, and he's able to flail kick out of it. Piper coming back, flailing away at the head of Luke Williams. Takes him into the ropes, and it's a reverse whip. Oh! Piper flying through the air. Piper flying through the air, hits Sandy Barr. Barr went out. There's a steel chair in there, and falling right on top of it. And a drop kick. Piper drop kicked the chair into the head of Luke Williams. Williams is out of it, but so is Sandy Barr. Barr is out of it on the far side. Piper, when his drop kick hit the chair went into the head of Luke Williams. He's counting Williams out. Sandy Barr counted Williams out. This place is going wild. Dusek coming to congratulate Rowdy. Here comes Stan the Man. They want to be there. There's Hennessy. There's Parsons. They want to be there to see the hair fly. Oh, wildness. Williams is trying to run. Williams trying to run. Hennessy, Parsons, Stasiak have a hold of him.
And 42 seconds. The winner, Roddy Piper.
Roddy Piper. They're banging him in the head. Well, the barber's chair is set up. I don't know if Louis ought to get up there. Louis Panzella's the barber. They may have to do it themselves. Now, somebody's asked for the handcuffs. Stasiak has given the handcuffs. They've got one cuff on Williams. Piper, Bellingham, Rose, and Miller wisely, I would say, standing back. There goes the hair. Sandy Barr's doing the job. Hair goes flying, and look at Stasiak. Stasiak is loving it. The hair's coming off. Piper gleefully watching. Williams, the whole Army, challenged Piper to a hair match last week. He has been turning down a hair match. Trying to get it. Oh, what an ugly shot that is. A good shot, but an ugly picture. The hair is coming off, and Rose beside himself that he can't do anything about it. There's too many of them there. Sandy Barr doing the shaving. Now Miller trying to get in to interfere. Dusek unloads on Rose. Oh, that's what you really call rubbing it in. Going wild. Luke Williams.
I want you in a hair match. I want you.
Now Miller coming on the microphone.
Papa, I want you in a hair match. I want your hair.
Rose and Miller both saying we want to get even. Luke Williams hitting as bald as a billiard ball. There he is. Oh, he looks naked. Well, we'll be right.
We've been partners for 12 years. We've never been ridiculed like this in our life. Piper, you're gonna pay, brother. You're gonna make for that boot injury in me. Piper, you're not getting away with that. That's my partner. That's my brother. That's my family. Listen. I'm not letting you get away with it. Listen. Now listen, Tuesday night. That's my partner there, buddy. Listen to this. He's got his hair off. Tuesday night, the Giant and Piper against you, your partner, and the General, Buddy Rose. You can have Piper. You can have take care of the Giant. Piper. I'm gonna make you pay for that hair, you hear me? You're not gonna ridicule him like that. There's Chehalis, there's Yakima. There's Chehalis tomorrow, there's Yakima Monday. Portland Tuesday, Bedford Wednesday, Hermiston on Thursday, Eugene on Friday. You put the Army in against them anywhere Tuesday night. For sure, the Army, the undefeated Army, is going to take on the Giant and Piper. We've never lost, Piper. I want Piper, buddy. Let me have him. You've got to let me have Piper. You've got to let me have him. Here's what we'll do. Luke and I'll get the Giant arm in arm. We'll throw him into Piper. You hold Piper, and then you do what you want with him. I'm going to crunch him, buddy. I'm not only going to take his hair off, I'm going to send him out of the territory like we did Rick Martell on a stretcher. Now they say Rick Martell's going to be back next Saturday, and he wants one of us. Martell, if you come back like they say next Saturday, Saturday will be your last night. You're coming in, and we're going to run you right back out. But Tuesday, we've got a lot on our mind. Every night this week, we've got a lot on our mind. But the Tuesday night is the one, brother. I want him. Piper, you're gonna pay, brother. You're gonna pay. That's my family, you shake. That's my partner. We grew up on a farm next door to each other. Here. We know each other well. I'll tell you something. He belongs to me and I belong to me, and you're gonna pay for that, Piper. You're gonna pay for it. Listen here, Frank. I'm gonna say it right here in front of millions of people. What? Piper, I want you in a hair match. I want him. I want him. I do. I want him, Buddy Rose. You want him? He's mine, yes. Can you beat him? I want him. Yes. I'm going to take him. Listen, Piper won't sign the WrestleMania hair match. I asked him. Butch Miller is asking for one. Please, Piper, one more time with any of us, please. You were lucky, Piper. The referee was out and you were lucky, but you're not going to be so lucky with me, you hear that? Piper, as well as taking your hair off, I'm going to get you on Tuesday and open you up, you hear me? Split you from hand to hand. And we'll take care of the giant. We're putting a stop to it now. They need a double stretcher. One for Martell and one for you, Piper.
Two of the most popular wrestlers of late in the Pacific Northwest. Rick Martell, many think, is going to become just as well-liked and as popular as the great Jimmy Snuka, now making international name for himself.
The next event of the evening
back in North Carolina,
falls or to a TV time limit in this a tag team match. Introducing the team of Butch Miller and Luke Williams. Their opponents in this corner, Roddy Piper and Rick Martell.
Roddy Piper. Rick Martell, and it was Martell last Thursday down at Salem who insisted that a week from next Thursday at Salem be kids night. He's the one that went to the promoter and said, I want the kids in free with each paid adult admission. Don Owen is the one that decided to do it for next Saturday here at the Portland Sports Arena, where there will be no television, incidentally. With a card Tuesday, of course, no television. Well, I was going to say never. I was going to see that there has been no television. Now some talk over in the corner. Buddy Rose wants to stay down at ringside. The crowd is yelling for him to go away. I don't know what Barr has decided or can do. The Sheepherders, incidentally, are the heavyweight tag team champions of the Pacific Northwest. Buddy Rose. Now here's Barr. Let's listen.
Rose, I'm curious about this. This match will not take place if you stand there. It won't start until you're in the dressing room.
Butch Miller, really angered of the opinion by Sandy Barr, and he is watching carefully now to see that he gets all the way into the dressing room. Butch Miller, Luke Williams. It's Ricky Martell, and neither one of them too anxious to start. Of course, Martell put out of action here 3 or 4 weeks ago by these two guys with the help of Rose. And he wants Ricky Martell, young freshman. Now both of them want to go at it. Piper climbs between the ropes. Says, okay, we'll both go at it. Now Piper going to start instead of Martell. Side headlock, Luke Williams on Piper. Roddy. Piper trying to turn over the wrist lock and tag Martell. When Luke Williams saw Martell coming in, he hit it for outside the ring. Miller keeps yelling. Ricky and Roddy are number one. Well, they certainly are to a lot of people. They aren't to Butch Miller, though. Miller has been haranguing since he got there in the ring for their instructions in this match, haranguing at Roddy Piper about a hair match. The tag to Martell, and again, Luke Williams goes sailing out. Luke Williams lost his crop of hair in a hair match against Roddy Piper. And even at that, he's willing to get in that ring against Piper, but hesitates to do so against Rick Martell. I tell you, when Martell gets on a rampage, and he has been since he got back, he is something else again. Luke Williams in against Piper as the arm bar turns it over. Forearm smash on that. It now goes to the hammerlock. This just been joined up in the crow's nest by Cowboy Lang. And if we got our signals right, I understand he's going to be at Hillsboro. The midgets will be at Hillsboro tomorrow night. And they're pulling at the hair. Well, Miller says, I'll get his hair one way or another. If he won't go in a hair match with me, I'll pull it out of there. Tag. Luke Williams in. He catches a roundhouse right from Piper. Now gives him one back and another. Flying mare for the takedown. Go behind. Luke Williams for the headlock from behind. Roddy Piper. And, of course, the real excitement everybody's waiting for is when Martell gets in there and can keep one of the sheep herders between the ring ropes. But, no, he missed it. Thought he had the tag. A headlock worked by Luke Williams. One of the Kiwis going in to interfere. Miller, he is taking out the tag to Rick Martell, and Sandy Barr is disallowing the tag. Sandy Barr disallowing the tag. Miller whipped out of the corner before Martell can get back there into the knee of Miller. The tag, Miller coming in with Piper over in their half of the corner. Their half of the ring, I should say. From pillar to post, one turnbuckle to another. Miller tearing at the hair. Now off the top rope, Luke Williams after the tag. In the back of the head, Miller trying literally to pull a hair. And now Williams too, out of Piper's head. Williams having lost his head to Piper in a hair match. Piper is trying to power his way over. Now he's carrying. Makes the tag, and watch out. Katie barred the door. Williams did not get out of the ring. He tried to. Miller comes up from behind. Williams whipped into him. The Frenchman is Whalen. And a whip. But he goes up to the second rope and flying off with a flying body press. Rick Martell wins the first fall for his team.
And 5 minutes and 61 seconds. Winner the first fall, Piper and Martell.
In Seattle, 624-4970. And we're ready to get action underway. Luke Williams in against Rick Martell. Martell, top wrist lock, grinding down on it. Leg drop across the left arm. It's in the corner. And Martell working on the left arm. Luke Williams, he tags, coming in to take over the job. And now the pump handle by Piper one time. Had that arm bar, turned underneath it, and brought it down across the shoulder. The pump handle. Now goes to jerking on that left arm. Williams has taken most of the punishment. Body slam coming up and going down. Piper covers him with a body press. 1, 2, and Sheepherders, neither one go away that easily. Kick to the arm by Piper. Piper goes to whip. He is whipped on the reverse, but he comes up with a knee on Williams coming in after him. Miller is in to interfere. And Martell takes over for Piper, although there was no tag. They faked it. And there was a question about whether they tagged last time, one previous time or not. Sandy Barr's going to let this one go. Oddly enough, the last time they did tag, and he ruled that they didn't. Miller coming in to interfere. They slap hands again. That is, Piper slaps his hands together as he comes in, making the sound of a tag. And Miller saying a man's in illegally. Sandy Barr asked the crowd over that way, and they say yes. There was a tag. Williams and Miller has not been in there much. He was pinned by Martell by a flying press. Martell coming off the second turnbuckle. When he was whipped into the corner, that's how he won the first fall. With a hammerlock, Piper. Miller is not there to take the tag. He gets back a little too late. We got Big Mac out here in the floor, one of our crew. I guess he's got his work all done. He's just running around and trying to break up the announcer. Alan McDonald is his name. If anybody wants to take the name and call into the station. Rick Martell in with the wing lock on the mostly bald painted skull of Luke Williams. Rick Martell from France, and a super athlete. Any sport. I don't think you will find in any sport any greater athlete than this young man. Going for the tag and missing it, Miller. Williams really getting worked on.
5 minutes gone.
Sandy Barr checking the action. Martell with the hold on Williams. Miller trying to sneak in from down the road a little ways there. Crowd alerts referee Sandy Barr, and he's sent back. Got a reverse arm bar on him. Taken into the corner, or against the ropes rather. Luke Williams missed the elbow. Threw the elbow at him, catches a drop kick, and is slammed to the floor. Arm drag slam. And Piper is in. And Sandy Barr not allowing that one. Piper, and going out, pulls Williams all the way over there in their corner. There's the tag. Roddy coming in, and a kick. They are working on that left arm. And remember who came to town and started that stuff a few years ago. About 3 now, I believe. One Playboy Buddy Rose. Jay Youngblood. A number of other people put out of the wrestling business for a while, usually on that left arm. And Williams is getting that treatment, the treatment that Rose and friends used to put out. Now Williams is getting it from Piper and Martell. Whip into the ropes. Judo chop. Piper wound up, could be it. 1, 2, no. Not enough. There's the tag coming off the top ropes is Martell. Elbow smash, elbow drop actually, off of the top turnbuckle to the left arm. And Luke Williams is really getting worked on. Martell and Piper. And Williams telling Miller to get ready. They've got Martell in trouble. Whipped him into a cross and double judo chop right to the throat. Now Miller in. Remember, Williams has been in quite a while, so Miller is fresh. Oh! He planted Martell with an elbow right to the point of the chin. Piper in, I believe, to save him this time. I think he only got a count of 2. Sandy Barr warning him to stay out. Pile driver coming up. And he did not get him way up in the air, but he banged his head into the mat canvas pretty well. All the way across the ring, and it's a turnbuckle treatment for Martell. Martell groggy. Miller working on him. To the midsection, into the head. Now setting it for a whip into the knee of Williams from outside. Williams gotten his second breath. He comes back in. And immediately gets caught with a roundhouse right from Martell, but Martell had a little taken out of him, and he didn't have much in that roundhouse right. A headbutt to the side of the head by Williams. Williams, the whip. Martell hard into the corner. A kick to the midsection. A roundhouse right is blocked by Martell. He comes back with his own, but couldn't put Williams away with it. Williams now bringing him over, crashing his head. Side of the head into the knee of Miller. Now it's Miller in. Martell trying to get over and tag out as he is in trouble. Miller in to work on him. And he leapfrogs Miller. Miller was going for a shoulder throw. Miller wants to get out of there. He gets over and tags Williams. Martell trying to tag Piper and misses by about 3 inches.
6 minutes remaining.
And ready with the whip. Leapfrog, drop kick. Martell puts him down. Dive for the tag and got it. Here comes Roddy.
5 minutes.
Roddy unloads. And Miller grabs Piper, takes him into the corner. Now here comes Martell. Martell being sent out of the ring. They are double teaming on Piper. Got him draped feet across the bottom rope. Williams is holding him out. And this match is all even. We are all even. One fall apiece. We'll be right back after we hear from Tom. Catch Williams. Now Miller's coming out. They're going at it outside the ring. Martell unloading on Williams. Miller gets Piper inside the ring. Now Miller. Miller and Piper going at it. We got Martell and Williams in their places. Miller out. Williams in. Elbow drop. It's a count of 2 on Piper, but that is all. Piper being taken over to the Kiwis corner. Luke Williams tags Miller and then holds. Miller in with a kick on Piper. Fall apiece, remember. If Martell and Piper can win this one, what they want more than anything is Rose, of course, but they'll also should be given a shot at the championship belts. There's the tag. Here comes Martell. Goes downstairs. Now everybody's in the ring. Suplex drop on Williams. The Cobra put on Miller. The Cobra put on Miller and Buddy Rose. Buddy Rose out of the dressing room. And they've got a scissors. They brought a scissors in. And Miller is going to get his hair cut off. They brought it in to get some of Piper's hair. Scissors finally goes down, and here's some help out of the dressing room. Sal Martino, Crusher Stasiak, Parsons, and it's going to be about everybody. Stasiak across the way holding Miller in place. Sal Martino on the far right of your camera holding Piper in his corner, and now Martino goes flying and Piper gets at Miller. Down at ringside, Don Owens looking on and winning it on a disqualification. Piper and Martell. Piper and Martell, and we're going to keep it here. We'll keep it right here. No more commercial timeouts. We're going to keep it here. Don Owens is down at ringside.
Come here!
I want to know who put those scissors in the ring.
Don Owens, last time, Roddy Piper got a hair snip of his hair taken off. You made sure that he had to go in a hair match with Luke, and Luke had to accept it. But I'm pleading with you, Don Owens. Get over here. Look, I'm pleading with you, Don Owens. He's got to snip out of my ear. Now it's my turn with him. You've got to tell him to make the match. You've got to do it, Owens. You did it last time. You've got to do it this time, by God. What he's saying is, you made Luke take a match with Piper. Now you make Piper take a match with Butch Miller in a hair match. Tuesday night.
In all fairness, we did make him do it. We made him accept the match. So, in all fairness, to being a promoter, I'm supposed to be fair. So, since he wants a hair match, I think you should give it to him. Tuesday night.
One more thing, though. One more thing. Luke Williams did not have a good referee. I should referee the match. I want you to referee, buddy. I want you as a referee.
Hold it just a second. You're trying to tell me that you're going to force me into a hair match because I cut some of his hair when they tried to do it to me in the first place? Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. You want a hair match? You guys think you got it all figured out, don't you? Well, listen, you want a hair match with me Tuesday, brother? You want Buddy Rose as the referee? Well, then listen, you give me a hair match Tuesday with him and Rose as the referee. But one thing, I want Rose there where I can see him, but if he's going to get a referee, so am I, and I choose Ricky Martell.
I agree with them. If you're going to have him for referee, he should sure have one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, next Tuesday, you can referee Rose. Yeah, what about Luke here? What about Luke? Listen, Don Owens, if you're a fair promoter like you're supposed to be, why don't you handcuff him in the dressing room where he can't get out?
Don Owens says okay.
Handcuff me to the ringside. No, you won the hair match so darn bad. He won the hair match so bad, you're going to have one now. Whether you like it or not.
Tuesday night, I'm going to be over to sleep again. I'm going to be over to dream pleasant dreams because Piper, your head's going to be booed as a badger. Woo!
Okay, it is made. 2 referees, Martell and Rose Williams, will be handcuffed in the dressing room. We're out. RD having a good look at it. After the first fall of this main event, we'll again run down matches for you, and you'll be seeing them on your screen, and I'll be reading those very quickly. Just speed through those and give you some of the things coming up in the near future. A little bit farther ahead into the following week. Side headlock. Buddy Rose in the hole of Steve Pardee. Talking earlier about telegrams received so far by Piper and Rose. One more on Piper. Andy Kaufman, star of the television series Taxi. Oh, suplex drop. Rose got him up in the air off his feet and brought him back hard, but Rose also hit the deck hard. Don't know if he can follow him up here with a pin or not. Usually with that suplex drop the way he had it, you'd be able to pin the man right away if you got to him right away. And Rose did not. Apparently knows or feels he didn't have him hurt enough. He wants to work on him some more, choking on that top rope and jerking him off it. Left hand, that was an open hand. Legal blow. Kick with the top of the boot, also legal, incidentally. And Buddy Rose yelling Roddy Piper before he threw that one. Whip, shoulder throw. And he got him up and twisted besides throwing him, which really can injure a man. Inside out backbreaker. The Billy Robinson backbreaker, the first fall, I do believe, yes, to Buddy Rose. Once he puts that one on, it is very tough to get out of. Well, there is the Playboy. Now, once again, we'll remind you, we are going to show you, I think, when camera one back. That's really been a ball for me. It continues to be. Rose body slams on Pardee. Being down at Salem just about every Thursday, I'll tell you, Martell and Piper Got their work cut out for him this Thursday night. I hope to see a lot of you folks. Howdy and shake and talk some wrestling and autographs if you care for them. Rose won the first fall inside out. Billy Robinson backbreaker. Incidentally, the show Big Time Wrestling syndicated around the Pacific Northwest, now showing you folks, some of you folks getting this program up in the Puget Sound area or near it might want to know the Big Time Wrestling's on teleprompter of Seattle, Viacom Television, and C10 Puget Sound if you want to watch us up there. Front headlock now, swinging away with the left hand. Rose on Pardee. He won the first fall against Pardee. Working on him hard. Playboy Buddy Rose coming into one of the, I'll tell you, it is just going to be one of the spots in wrestling history. Nice spots. And blood now flowing. Rose has opened a cut on Pardee. Pardee, face turning literally into the oft-described crimson mask. But that's just about exactly what it's becoming. Buddy Rose bringing blood and working on it on Pardee. He is just trying to, at this point, he is working at nothing more than hurting Pardee. Incidentally, we have no more breaks, no more timeouts, so stay with us. Well, a good shot. It's brutal, but that's part of wrestling, just like injuries are part of any sport. Buddy Rose continues popping away. And the match, I do believe, we'll have to see if it's a fall disqualification or a match disqualification. Sandy Bar is hot. Well, we will just hold it here then, according to Woody, Mr. Dunwoody down at ringside. And I don't think, I would be very surprised if this match can continue. If it's a fall disqualification, then it is going to be a draw. Each man winning a fall. Let's just hold on and find out what the case is going to be here. We'll leave our cameras down there and see Pardee. No more timeouts, so we're going to hold it right here. Well, get away from the ring. Things as can be. Now we're out of break, so we're going to stay right here with it. We don't know if they had an interview ready to come up or not, so we'll just stay here and talk about it a little bit. Talked about promoters that are coming in for the hair match, and we understand one's promoters from Charlotte and Delaware are coming. Now, Buddy Rose is back in the ring. Sandy Barr is in his dressing room. Sandy Barr's in the officials' dressing room, and they don't always have monitors. Here comes Barr. Barr rolling out, calling for the bell. Looking at it, and the crowd really riled. Sandy Barr came out. Well, the rest period was not up when Rose bolted from the dressing room, got in on Pardee, and it just, now Sandy Barr is going to stop it. Sandy Barr is going to stop it due to that cut. That blood is flowing. And Barr is saying that it cannot continue. Buddy Rose is grinning, smiling.
Kids, you're beaten up in there, and you ain't gonna be able to take advantage of me Tuesday like that, brother, because you want to put your sticking car up. I'll tell you what, Buddy Rose, the staking out is over, brother. I don't need no more staking out. I don't need no more nothing. I spend my times in the gym, Buddy Rose, and I'm more ready for you than I have ever been in my life. You want to put up your car? You put your stinking car up, Buddy Rose, and I'll leave town if I lose. But one thing, Buddy Rose. I'm going to bring in a special referee. The first man's hair that you ever cut is Red Bastine, and he's going to be the referee. Look at that. You stink, Rose. You listen to me, Buddy Rose. I ain't going to be no young kid Tuesday, Buddy Rose. Portland has done a lot for me, and it's my turn to do something for Portland, Buddy Rose. Come Tuesday the 15th. Come Tuesday the 15th, Buddy Rose, your face will be red from the lack of hair on your head, Buddy Rose. Portland, this one is for you, brother.
Getting ready. This is a non-title bout. Instructions being given. Martell, that's the best 2 out of 3. Martell. I told you we had a barn burner coming. And he's not too anxious. Pull up. He pulls the mask up and down. You understand it. The mask in itself is not anything that he is that concerned with. It's the fact that it was the only way he could get in the ring with a wig that he could manage to keep on his head. So it is sewn into that wig. Martell. And go behind by Rose. And it so often happens. Oh, flip over the top. A roll up. 1, 2, no. Almost. It so often happens. This is not one of our biggest crowds of the year, even the season. It is a good one, but it is one of the noisiest. I think so often that's because they really died in the wall. Wrestling fans comes out, the signs come out, the yelling goes on. Wild things happen. Martell, side headlock, grinding down on it. First fall action. If you've been a little late in joining us, main event just underway. No falls yet. Couple of moves and a third one by Rose, and you got to give him credit. He made the good move. leg hold. Working on Martell with it. You hear the cry of the crowd. Martell now caught in a figure 4 leg lock. Buddy Rose bringing it up on top. Forearm smash. Small of the back as Martell tries to rise up against it. Sensational young man from France, making a real name for himself. Could have gone on already. He's had some offers, but he is making money, having success, and things to do here in the Northwest. One of them is to get that mask and thus the wig off of Rose, and for the first time since he originally had his hair cut, show the bald Buddy Rose. Throwing back on it. We usually bring you the schedule of upcoming cards after this first fall. Don't know if we'll have the opportunity to do that or not, but try to get it to you later in the show. Rose laying back, trying to get a little extra leverage. Almost got hit with a 3 count. He got caught with 2. Got it in a figure 4 scissors leg lock. Buddy Rose with the hold on Rick Martell. And good shot of it. You see Rose not only having the hold, but he gets the rest. That is rest compared to what Rick is relative resting compared to what Rick is suffering. Got him tied up in a figure 4 scissors leg lock. Reverse appears to be. It looks like Martell is tied up Rose's right leg. Now Rose trying to turn it back over and does. He's up with it. Trying to get it reapplied and does. Rose again lying back, trying to rest, get a little added leverage. Both. First fall action just underway. Rose looking into the camera right at you folks at home and saying, I got the smarts. It's the brains that does it for me. Martell swinging away, but Rose continued to hold that figure 4 leg lock. Martell now looses himself from it. Circulation's been cut off in that leg. Rose is up and at him. The crippler's back at work. Savage, busted ankle. Leo Jonathan, ribs caved in. Piper, bruised back. He'll return next Saturday here to Portland Sports Arena. Left leg now. Inside toe hold. Rolled over, cradle, 1, 2, and Rose almost bought it. Martell, really limping around, unable to put any weight in that leg. Rose, flying seat drop with the inside of the knee and up on a hamstring. Martell got a headlock trying to pull him off the hold. Martell still caught in the toe hold. Still holding, keeping the toe hold. Top of the leg lock again going and getting out of the way, Martell. Gets the leg out of the way. Sit out backbreaker. Martell, and he went to it on his left leg that has taken all that punishment. So I think he got hurt worse than Rose did. He gave a sit out backbreaker to Rose, but it was right on top of that knee that's been hurting. Watch out, Rose outside the ring over near that ring post. He's going to wrap the leg around it. And again, the left leg of Martell. Last week, a punishment given to Piper, and early in a match, team match, and he couldn't come out. Now they're working on that leg again. They, I think, automatically think of the Army. Martell caught, and he's going to have to give it up. His left leg, Rose finally drops it. Rose, winner of the first fall. Answer the bell.
Chris Martell says the match will continue, and he's on his way out right now.
Well, there's that answer. Martell is being helped by security people down to ringside. He is limping badly on that left leg. And Rose holding the ropes apart for him. Martell not going to, about to trust him. Martell is going to try to continue. I've also just been notified that if this match goes short, we have a standby bout for you. So let's see what happens. But Martell has had a full rest period now. He's coming back. Hardly able to move. Mobility pretty well gone. And that's what Rose was going after, that left leg. Well, the Cripplers have returned with a vengeance. It's been a while since they put anybody out of business. It had been a while. But they're busy at it now. And by they, I keep referring to the Army. It's gotten to be when you see the Sheepherders, you think of Rose, and you see Rose, you think of the Sheepherders. In a corner, Rose. Yeah, now Rose wants to sucker him into the middle of the ring if he can. If he's on the corner, he can kind of lean on the ropes. And Martell is, well, circling as best he can. And he's caught in it. Caught in a scissors. The left leg in a scissors hold. Working on the left leg. Sandy Barr checking to see if it's legal. It is. He's grinding. Apparently, or if he's doing something illegal, he's not being caught. Martell, left leg, caught by Buddy Rose. Turning him over into a half crab, but Martell is under the ropes. And he turned him over. Now he pulls him back. And is going to pull back. Oh, he drives the knee. And it is the knee. Ligaments, cartilage. Might even be a cracked patella, the kneecap. Now working on the hamstring. He's trying to ruin that leg from the knee up to the hip. Playboy Buddy Rose. Pull back. Now going outside the ring with it. That left leg already. I would almost be sure there's a very good chance of ligaments being torn. And Rose grabbed by Martell in his head, slammed into the ring post. Now Martell back in. If Rose looks to be out to me, a count of 20, he could win a second fall, but can he come back for the third even if he does? Now Martell's going out after him. Martell apparently did not care about winning it or losing it. He wants to punish him. He runs him small of the back, flat into the ring post. Or maybe, and there's a good chance of this, he's a lot smarter than me, and decided to punish him a little bit more, making it that more difficult for him to get back in the ring. I believe he is just out to get him now while he can. He is outside, stomping on Rose. Rose, the small of the back, run into that steel ring post. Martell working on Rose outside the ring. And again into the ring post. Martell, gimpy on that left leg. I got a count of 6, 7, 8, and you notice the count stops every time Martell goes on after him. Now the count is on both of them. Martell out after Rose, and now it's a reverse situation. It is Martell trying to do the hurting. And he wants him back in the ring. Martell moving better on that left leg. Well, dealing out the punishments can sometimes make yours feel a lot better. Martell with knee drops, small to the back. He twisted that leg again. That left leg still is not 100% by any means. Buddy Rose, the Playboy. The crowd counting out the double club blows. He can't. Buddy Rose nearly in a position of not being able to defend himself. Sandy Barr checked him and let it go. And the Boston Crab, if Martell can turn him over to it. He's got him putting on the pressure, and he's got it awfully well applied. And Rose has to give it up. It's all even. We're all even. All apiece. Martell does not want to drop the hold. Finally, on the count, Doug.
And 5 minutes and 15
Listen to this chair.
The winner of the second call, Rick Martell, on the submission.
Just now getting into it, Buddy Rose. They are center stage at the Portland Sports Arena. The whip hard into the corner. Stay with us now. We are going to keep it right here. Brakes are out of the way. Backbreaker, yes, and he did it with his right leg this time. 1, 2, and a flail kick. Foot stomp, small to the back. It's that back. Martell wants to work on a shot to the midsection by Rose. Now he's lifted. Suplex drop on that back. Martell with a vengeance, to say the least. Turns him over. Knee drop coming up. Yes. But be a little careful, Rick. You drove it with that left one and gets it again. Left one apparently feeling better at the heat of action. Got him in a chin lock from behind, pulling back on it. Forearm smash. Fingers got in the eyes. Rose brings Martell out. Going for body slam. And he couldn't do it. Rose could not take the pressure of the weight holding Martell up above him. The back gave out. He had to just let him down on his feet. Rose unable to drive him. Uh-oh, this could do it. A grapevine. The abdominal stretch puts a lot of pressure on that back. Rose grabs the hair of Martell, pulls him over. Martell has him in trouble. Whip into the corner, shoulder throw out of the corner.
Remaining.
Going after the mask. Martell now going after the mask. That would be the supreme insult. Rose, who has said that people will not see me bald. I will wear wigs until my hair goes back to its original loveliness. Martell has it about halfway off to get that mask off. Up over toward the forehead. Of course, it'll slip off from there. Rose now holding on to it. Martell gets it off. Martell gets it off, but the sheepherders are there. Rose heading for the dressing room. Well, I hope you didn't turn your head. Rose has run to the dressing room. The sheepherders got there. The count's going on. I do not think Rose is going to come back in the ring. He is all the way back to the dressing room. Sheepherders came out, saying he was in trouble. Rick Martell wins it. Has the mask and the wig.
In 4 minutes and 17 seconds.
Martell wins the match. Sandy Barr.
Rose did not return to the ring. Rick Martell.
I don't know what Sandy's explaining. We might have to get him up here. I think he is saying that he'll have to return the mask and the hair. That's it. He was explaining it. It's a part of the man's equipment, illegal equipment, worn in the ring. Martell wants to keep it.
Introducing the challengers in this corner, the New Zealand Sheepherders, Butch Miller and Luke Williams. Their opponents and the defending champions are Roddy Piper and Rick Martell.
Well, you heard the crowd. No guessing who they are for. A lot of well-made signs around tonight. We're kind of sorry in the limited space that we have here that we can't get the shots of the signs always that we'd like to bring to you. But you are always welcome. Bring a sign up. Encourage whoever you're supporting. The cry is to get Buddy Rose out. It's a crowd of go, 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 a chant of go, go, go by the crowd. Rose, I think, is claiming that he should be able to stay down at ringside. Well, we'll see what happens. Action about ready to get underway. And at the end of the first fall, this best 2 out of 3 falls to a TV time limit, we'll be bringing you another quick review on where wrestling's coming up in the next week or so. There's the Playboy, and discussing, I'm sure, what his location will be during this match with Sandy Barr. Now, will he be down at ringside? Now, Piper is raising quite a ruckus about Rose not being able to be at ringside. Said he should be back in the dressing room. Well, Rose is down at ringside. The match is underway. Rose is being allowed to stay there, so we'll see what happens. Martell opening up against Luke Williams. And Luke's going to bail out. Rick Martell, the young Frenchman that has exploded on a professional wrestling scene. Rose down in the left-hand corner of your picture. You can see him just sat down in a chair. Luke Williams Trying to turn over the top wrist lock. Miller gets the referee's attention. Williams is able to go to the hair. Piper came in without a tag. Sandy Barr disallowed it, but they kicked the hold anyway. Rick Williams pulled out of the reach of Miller's tag. Former champions, the Kiwis, going after that title, but they lost to this team of Martell and Piper. That's coming down hard on the arm. The whip, that shoulder. A lot of talk has been going on about the cripplers. Their latest, they got savage. They put Piper out for nearly 2 weeks. That's the Army, and I think Piper and Martell would like to do a little crippling of their own. Working on the left arm of Luke Williams. Jerking on the arm bar. Turn it over once more. And here comes Martell, leapfrog, and a seat drop right on that left arm. Rose up yelling about the injustice of it all. First fall action, and we're going to see a lot of it in this one. They're going to be up and down and around a lot. Going at each other. Roddy Piper, Rick Martell against the Kiwis, and it is more than just a championship match. There's a lot of spite, hatred in that ring. Williams, leapfrog by Martell, catches him with his feet. Arm drag slam, and he's got him down on that mat with a wing lock. And like a hockey team, they change on the fly. No one any tag there, but referee's attention was diverted of all people by Miller. Williams hasn't been out of there. Piper with the hold on Williams. Wing lock. Into the ropes. Roddy throw it off, but comes back with a flying tackle. He is body slammed. Missing with the elbow drop is Williams. Miller taken out. Miller has to be very physically restrained by Sandy Barr, and while Sandy was busy doing that, Piper and Martell changed on the fly again without benefit of a tag, but not seen by referee Sandy Barr. Taking a page from the book of the Army. Piper in, Martell out. Williams still in there. He has not been able to get out. They're working on that left arm. And again, pulled out of range. Williams tried a kickoff but missed it. Wing lock down on the mat. Piper working on Williams. Rose is wandering all around that part of the ring where he's stationed. Working the wing lock. Roddy Piper. And he's got Luke Williams in there. Williams has gone all the way for the Sheepherders. A vault over the top rope by Martell. And down on that left arm of Luke Williams. Martell, a tag. Piper will come in. Flying elbow drop to that left arm. Now up to the hammerlock. Over the top, vaulting again, Martell. Comes down with his foot. All that pressure at height. Now he's stopped as Piper comes in. And over the top rope again comes Martell. Foot stomp. Knee drop. All this happening to the left arm of Luke Williams. Rose going nuts down at ringside. Miller trying to come in. Sandy Barr forcing him back. We're in just first fall action. Into this fall reel review. Where the action is coming up. There's the tag. Miller finally going to get in. And Sandy Barr didn't see the tag. Sandy Barr refuses to recognize the tag as legal. Miller going nuts over in this corner. And meanwhile, Piper and Martell keep up the punishment on Williams. A high knee drop. They got him to give it up. Williams could not take it any longer. Williams submit that punishment to his left arm.
In 8 minutes and 9 seconds, winners of the first fall, the champions, Martell and Piper.
While we were away there, as they got into the ring, or heading up into the ring, Piper belted Miller, who landed on Rose at ringside, then grabbed Williams and went right to work on him, and as you see there, back to work on that left arm. He has some kind of a bandage around it, a left elbow. They wanted to make sure it appeared that the Kiwis were going to try to get it started and in their corner so that they could make a tag and get Williams out right away. That strategy was defeated when Piper pulled his. I remember he submitted due to pain to that left arm. They've only had a few-minute rest period here, and they're right back to it. That is Martell and Piper working on the left arm. They are defending their tag team championships. Rose circling around the ring. And here comes Miller. Rose got the referee's attention. That was the whole idea. Barr got belted. Or rather, Martell got belted as Barr was looking the other way. And Williams finally out of there. First time there's been a change on the Kiwis in this match. Turnbuckle treatment for Martell. Flying there for the takedown. Crazy Butch Miller, headlock from behind on Martell. Little cheerleading by Piper. Martell being worked on. Piper Martell had it pretty much all their own way. The first fall finally getting a submission out of Luke Williams, still grasping that left arm. Rick Martell. The tag. Martell gets the tag on Roddy Piper. Sandy Barr did not see it. Now the Kiwis faking a tag. Miller. Now Williams coming over to catch Martell in the corner. They've got him draped across the top ropes in the far neutral corner. Watch out. Bringing him down, running to the elbow of Miller. The Kiwis now getting things going their way. Martell down, wants the tag out of there. Close, but not quite close enough. A whip. Oh, elbow right to the point of the chin of Martell. Rose over there yelling, get him, pin him. Piper in to save it. Well, there was a count of 3. He was too late. There was a pin. This match is all even at a fall apiece. Into the arena, on the arena floor, that he will cause the disqualification of the Kiwis. Barr told him, use the PA mic to do it, saying, I think you caused that fall to go that way, and I don't want you on the floor. You to stay in the dressing room, or the Kiwis will be disqualified. Treatment. Tried. Blocked. They're going after Miller. Miller and Martell going after each other. Now they've gotten over in the Kiwis corner. We're doing some changing of equipment here. Hope you will excuse me if I seem to get lost in train of thought or lose the action momentarily. We seem to have had one of our microphones go out. We will trying to fix that one. And Martell is in there against Williams. We will check the other mic now, and it seems to be working. Bobby Larnhart has done it again. Thank you, Reverend Robert. As we get the old broken microphone out of the way, the one that's working, into the game. And right now, Martell would like to make the tag out and get Roddy Piper into the game. Third and deciding fall. Rose accused of some interference in that last fall. Sandy Barr warned him publicly if he was on the floor of the arena, the Kiwis would be disqualified. Miller in, keeping Martell from getting over to tag the Scotsman. Rick Martell back with a drop kick. He hit the floor hard, however. Piper trying to get him over for the tag. He is stopped just short. Miller able to get over and tag Williams. Luke Williams in. The Kiwis, the sheepherders from New Zealand. Ready, body slam. And a flying knee, a flying elbow on Martell. Piper in to save it that time. Martell in trouble. Williams working on him. We are in the third fall of best 2 out of 3 championship match for those tag team titles. Martell caught right on the point of the chin. 1, 2, and no. The arm on the way down. Or was it Williams that picked him up? They might think they have him put away and want to punish him. Get back to that crippling that they brag about. Martell staggers Miller. Miller back at Rick. And again nails Martell. One, 2, and Martell able to flail kick. Williams chased back out by referee Sandy Barr. Now whip and a leapfrog and a double tackle, flying tackle. In effect, that's what it was. In reality, they were both out of position to make the move, any move they wanted to. Martell, I think, went into the ropes awkwardly, twisted, and they are both just barely conscious. Martell kicking Miller off as he tries to get to him. Martell trying to get up for the tag. Miller trying to get to Williams and does so. A dive and the tag is good. Here comes Rowdy Roddy. Kitty bar the door. The Kiwis are smashed together. Williams out of the ring. And that was just a roundhouse right. Back in the ring goes Williams with the help of Piper. Gets the head cracked, a good one. The whip. Williams caught on the shoulder. He went high and came down hard. Roddy Piper working on Williams. Seat drop right to the back of the head. 1, 2, and Miller pulls him off. I think it'd have been the match. Third fall action. This decides it. Trying for the pin again. 1, 2, Miller saves it.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
And a little karate thumb thrown in by Piper. Almost a pin, not quite. Williams flail kicks to save it. At the count of about 2 7/10. Suplex drop coming up. Piper trying for it. Gets his man up in the air. Off balance. He is caught. He goes under himself. Williams almost got the pin on it. A tag. Williams over to tag. Miller in. Piper waiting for him. But groggy. They are flailing away. We're going to keep it right here. We're all out of breaks. So we'll keep it here
9 minutes.
with 9 minutes left in the match. Double knee lift on Miller. Count of two. Count of two, and the tag saved him. He's able to tag Williams. Roddy is groggy. And they double team. One shot. Piper. Judo chop. Drops him to the mat. Being kicked on. Working on him. Williams kicked him off the floor. Going on after him. Body slam into the cement floor. Roddy Piper. Martell chasing Miller. Now Williams gets after him. The count going on. Just has 20 seconds for which to return. Pee-wees, would they blow it and interfere? They might. They stop, see if the count starts over. He is back in the ring. A kickoff. And Rick had been down on the floor to help. Piper was able to get over there for the tag, but Rick had not returned yet. Right now, Martell and Piper seem to be the team in trouble. The sheep herders seem to be a little better off as far as the shape they're in right now. Piper taking the punishment. 1, 2, flail kick off. He saved it. Body lock, bear hug, whatever you want to call it. It is painful. Butch Miller in a body lock, or has the body lock on Piper. This is for the title. Martell and Piper defending. Buddy Rose been removed from the arena floor. He's in the dressing room.
6 minutes remaining.
Martell in. Gets him loose. A little double teaming by the Kiwis as Martell is chased out. Luke Williams in now working on Martell. Turns him over. Covers with a body press. 1, 2, and Martell in to save him. Piper has the small of his back rammed into the knee of Miller as they change now. Williams out, Miller in. And backbreaker, reverse backbreaker, and another. Miller putting it on the leg of Williams. 1, 2, and Martell in. Playing away at Miller, now ordered back.
5 minutes.
The whip, and it's reversed. Piper able to put an E in the solar plexus of Williams. Can he get out of there now? Can he tag? He's looking around trying to find his corner. Dodge. Here comes Rick Martell. Shoe might be on the other foot. Miller belted outside the ring. Now Martell back to work on Williams. Whips. Catches him in a grapevine. The abdominal stretch. And Martell dropped it. Uh-oh! He went after Williams and Sandy Barr completely over the top rope. Sandy Barr flipped out completely over the top rope. Martell and Piper, and it's reversed. Miller got his reversed. One of the ring people, Piper, is given a pile driver. Now Martell has Williams covered, but Piper is covered by Miller. Where Sandy gets up, all he sees is Miller. When Sandy got up, oh, confusion. Controversy is going to reign supreme in this one. Sandy Barr went sailing out. Here comes Buddy Rose. They were both pinned. That is to say, Williams was pinned by Martell. Piper was pinned by Miller. Sandy, who had gone flying over the ring, accidentally catching the drop kick from Martell. He went sailing out. He got up. The two men nearest him were Piper and Miller. So he counted. He did not see Martell, who was pinning Williams. Sandy a little groggy from flying out of the ring. Now, well, we'll have to see what happens. Well, let's just hold on here. Sandy Barr doing some discussion. Sandy Barr is saying, wait a minute. I think they're coming up here to TV. If we get the camera back, I think we're going to get an explanation of what's happening up here. With confusion reigning supreme here, we're going to get Sandy up and get a ruling.
Our team won! We want the belts! You did it, Butch! Butch, Pin, Piper!
We won, Sandy! Give us the belts! What's the matter with you?
Wait,
You counted us three then!
Wait just a minute. You know, Frank, at first I was counting on just one team.
I was on top of
They
five
would have been the
teams,
winner.
all
But when I looked up, I was counting on two teams as the winner.
No way!
They both
You won the belt, you counted us 1, 2, 3!
He might have been on top of me, referee, and maybe I had no business in there, but either did he have no business, and this man, then we should have the damn belt.
I was the legal man. I was the legal man, brother. And I had him pinned. So we deserve the belt.
As far as I'm concerned, Frank, both teams won. I can't give the belts to both teams, so I'm going to make them fight it over, and I'm going to hold the belts till we have a winner.
No, they're all belts. You can't do that to us.
They can do it next Saturday, or I'll hold the belts forever.
Come on, everybody saw it. Butch Miller pinned Roddy Piper.
Right there in the middle.
These are the champions. Now he's holding the belts up and saying next Saturday they're going to put the match back in there.
What more do we have to do to retain our belts again? Every time we win, they rob us of them. We were counted 1, 2, 3, and Piper was counted out right in the middle of the ring, Frank. You saw it, Frank. Butch Miller, power drive, the big mouth. They're our belts. What are they trying to say? That nobody owns the belts now? Rick Martell and Roddy Piper don't have the belts?
One thing,
We don't have
you're
the
forgetting
belt.
one thing. Miller, listen to this, Williams. They're not the champions anymore either. So, that's one step closer. That's what's important. You guys did it one step closer.
General. You get them back for us.
To do now, it's just 7 days away, and you'll win them back.
But we already had them back, General.
Yes, but that's where Don Owens and Sandy Barr come in. Always taking advantage. They say we take advantage. He beat him. You people saw it. Barr counted the shoulders, and this is what happens.
Well, I'll tell you something, Frank. We'll be here next Saturday night
We'll be here in the same type of match. We'll be here with those belts held up with nobody holding them. But I'll guarantee you one thing. When that bell goes for the final pull, those belts are going to be around the sheepherder's waist again once more.
Well, that's the official decision. The belt's held up. Well, are getting a little hot at each other. Well, all we can say, it's been ordered over. The titles are held up. The match will be refought next Saturday. A lot of confusion, as we told you, confusion all over the place, and all I can say is that's liable to happen anytime you go to a wrestling match. So I hope that you take your opportunity to see the next time that there is live wrestling action, because things like this going on, we never know for sure. In fact, I've got about 45 seconds here to talk to you, because we are just about out of time, but not quite. So that means Frank Bonema invites you and urges you to get out. And don't forget that the bouncers, lumberjacks, whatever you will have over at Hudson's Bay High School on Friday night. This is next Friday. I want to thank you very much for tuning in all of these many weeks that you have, especially since we have gone to the 11 o'clock time. You've hung in there with us. Our ratings are just as good as they used to be at 8:30, and that's only because you stay with us. And I can tell you, I personally appreciate that very much. So do all the folks at KPTV Channel